Okay, today we're at Linstead Bag Walk and the Arms of Grace Kids Dental Fair, and it is happening here at the New Life Tabernacle Church here in Bag Walk. And the Arms of Grace Foundation, we understand, is having this event. Now we're here to speak to some of the persons who are affiliated with the program. We're here to speak to some of the sponsors. The SDC sponsor this program too as well. So we're here to let you know what's happening. So we're going to make our rounds and speak to some of these persons. Please come along with us.
My name is Kareem Davis. I am a member of New Life Tabernacle Church. I am a grandmother of 2. I am also Justice of the Peace. I'm a retired public health nurse. And I just love being a Christian. And I love today. I love today. I got that there will be smiles of, you have to use a glass to see the smile. I got smile a diamond, smile like a diamond. I got that my smile will be so bright after seeing the dentist. So I am delighted to be here, delighted to have all the representative here, delighted that could partner with Arms of Grace and to our church and New Life Tabernacle. I'm so delighted. I wish I would see the dentist too, because I know that type smile bright like a diamond.
And we saw you having a devotion with the kids this morning. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was thrilling. It was mine. It just touched you. I mean, the little ones were there and they encouraged you. I mean, they chose their own songs. I mean, they could have taken the devotion over. So it was just in a spiritual realm where they said, oh my, the kids, blessings to them and to us.
Today, we're going to talk to him today. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we are on the telephone with you today. There is no static, no job call, no interruption. So we are saying to you today, we're asking your presence in our gathering today. We're asking for the persons that are here, the personnel. We're asking that you be in their midst. We're asking that everything runs smoothly today. And if any other issues, we're just asking you to go with the flow. Heavenly Father, bless us with the fruit of the Spirit, the joy, the peace, the long suffering, the gentleness, and everything there is. Let our cup run over today. And let it overflow with love. Let it overflow with compassion. Let it overflow with healing. Let it overflow with kindness. Let it overflow with gentleness. Let it overflow with love. We thank you, Lord, as we're here today. And we ask for every person that you be in their midst. We ask to cover their home because some of our children are home today. So we're asking you to cover their home. And we're giving you thanks for the effort that is being placed by every single person here. We ask, Lord, that you be by them. As we go through today, we ask you for your countless and your abundance of blessings. Amen.
What is happening here today, really?
All right, today, let me tell you something. This has been a once in a lifetime opportunity. I've never seen it here, to be able to visit the dentist. My grandson got in the chair. It's his first time here, and I'm telling you, he was smiling.
Wow.
I mean, look at the boy, and I think he could not do it. I mean, he was smiling. I said, oh my God. And the assistants, the dental, they were gentle with them.
Yeah.
I looked at them, and they talked, and when they did something, they said, good. So, you know, it felt good. And he was there, and I said, it's really here and this. Because I said to mommy that you have to come, but it's an experience, and I know that the parents, it will, you know, that some don't have the money, some don't have the time to go to the health center, they don't have the money to go to the dentist. So it's a once in a life opportunity for our kids and the adults as well. So I love it, and I know all persons are here will just enjoy it.
Let's hear some clap for you guys, all right? We're going to have a great time. All right, what is your name? Turn around.
My name is Carlos.
So you know what is going to happen to that smile today? What's going to happen to that smile? It's going to be a beautiful smile. Give her a clap, give her a clap. Who else going to get a beautiful smile today? Come on, what's your name?
Jelly.
Is the Jelly beautiful? All right, let's hear what Jelly has to say.
It's gonna be like a diamond.
Wow, shine like a diamond! Yes, it's gonna be like a diamond! Give us a smile.
My name is Omar Sofa.
Omar Chopper. All right, let me see. Omar Chopper. When you today,
You will be as bright as the sun.
I'm bright as the sun, so we need some sunshine, right? We need some sunshine. Thank you so much. As bright as the sun.
My name is Griffin Ram, and I am a part of the team of the Arms of Grace organization. And so I am here this morning to help to register the children so that they will have the opportunity to see the dentist.
What is Arms of Grace? Talk to us about the Arms of Grace. This is the foundation. Tell us about it.
Yes, so Arms of Grace came about by Miss Shaquille Ann. You know, I think the Lord laid it on her heart to just do this type of work in order to help, you know, in order to help persons who are in need and stuff like that. Persons who might not be able to, like, visit the dentist or like, not only that, but we also cater for back to school and Christmas treat. So for back to school, you know, we'll go around and solicit persons so that they can come and you know, get a school bag or some books or some pencils, you know, things that are getting pretty expensive, you know, each year, yes. So we assist in doing that as well.
Tell us a little bit about what is happening here today.
So today we are having a dental fair, and so we invited the children around the community to just come and you know, get their teeth checked. As you know, some persons going to the dentist can be very expensive, right? And so to know that the organization caters for like persons who might not be able to visit the dentist. As you know, how many times per year you have to visit the dentist, to maybe about twice per year to have your teeth cleaned and stuff like that. So today is just a wonderful, you know, opportunity, you know, that is being given to persons who might not be able to afford going to the dentist.
And you're giving your service voluntarily, I suppose.
Yes. As a member of the Arms of Grace team, yes, I'm happy to give my service voluntarily.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Carol Worrell, and of course I'm a member of this Arms of Grace Foundation, which is the brainchild of Shaquille Ann. Now Shaquille Ann is a daughter of this soil, and she was born here, she was grown up in the community, and so she saw the need of persons who are living in and around this community, and so she has decided to reach out to those persons who are in need in the many ways that we can.
What your smile gonna be like? Oh, what's it gonna be like? She said it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be what? Pretty. What's your name again? Kimori. You heard what Kimori said? It's gonna be pretty. All right, give her a clap, man. They don't just come up here to talk about smile. I want you to encourage them a lot. So they're gonna have
Arms of Grace is an affiliation of the New Life Tabernacle family, and of course, as the name suggests, it's an arm of the New Life Tabernacle Church. Now, the New Life Tabernacle Church is one of those churches, or one of the few churches in Jamaica that look out for people in need. I can attest to that. For example, I can tell you that the leader or the host pastor for this church, it doesn't matter what hour of the night. For example, if there's a function of this church, he will never go home until everybody is taken care of. Meaning, it doesn't matter how far they live, it doesn't matter the hour of the night, he is going to ensure that everybody gets home safely, and then that is when he's going to head on home.
Do you have a position to play?
I am just an usher in this church. But to me, position is not that significant for me. Reaching out to the needs of those who are in need, right? As if you look on the shirt, the Arms of Grace shirt, it says, "Feed my sheep."
Feed my sheep.
That is more important to me than holding a position in a church.
Beautiful.
Or any other organization for that matter.
Tell us about today. What's happening today?
Well, right now we are having the Kids Dental Clinic, which is a very good initiative. As you know, not many persons can afford going through even the health center, right? Because say for example, they're living in Bogwalk, sometimes they don't have the fare to go to Linstead or to go to Nollis, right? But here we have Arms of Grace bringing the dentist into the community where they are able to access all of that facility, and so the children are being taken care of dentally today.
Yeah. I suspect that this is something that the community must appreciate.
Definitely.
Tell us about the feedback that you get from the community where this is concerned.
All right. Last time, well, let me speak about other days when we were having some treat right here. No, for most times, it is never enough. For most times, the number of persons that turn up, we don't have enough to supply all the persons who turn up. And so I would like to put it out there for persons or organizations who are able to help NGOs like Arms of Grace, please to come on board and help so that we can reach out for the persons who are the less fortunate in our society.
We're seeing a wonderful turnout for the kids here, being the bunks about, parents are here.
Which is the usual situation.
How often Arms of Grace does things like this?
Well, it's the first for the dental treat, but for over the years, since its inception, they have Christmas treat, Easter treat, back to school, and it just goes on and on and on.
Wow.
Yes, and I know that there's something else in the pipeline that she's working on, which we are not yet ready to disclose.
Thank you for having a chat with us. Here, could you tell us your name again, please?
My name is Carol Warren.
Alright, ready? You see a winner? Or we need to go one more time? You see the winner? Alright, give it up for them. And a clap. Clap man, line up the plate. You see a winner? You see the winner? See this young man? What's the name, darling? Mari. Is it a Mari? Yes. Kendrick? Is it Kendrick? Is it Kimori? Yes! So then I forgot to answer. Alright. Come from baby.
I am Hussein Henry, and I'm just here because I'm a member of this church, and Shaquille Han, she came up with this initiative, this helping hand, help the community, and this church has always been helping the community from inception. Understand? Any concerts that we put on here, it's free of cost. We normally have like a giving back program where we give to the elderly, rice, beverages, anything that we can, the church body just come and give. Even when we have like harvest, all of that harvest goes to the community, and some members of the church, but mostly to the community. My father is a deacon at the church as well, so I'm well embedded into the service. We also have like a CXC program here as well.
Oh.
Yes, man. So only thing you do is you pay for the subject and registration, and you don't pay for the classes. That's free.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that this church has been giving back throughout the years to the community of Bagua, Nallis, Linstead, Riversdale, Prospect, and the surrounding areas.
So your father is a deacon and you are a usher, I assume?
Yeah, usher. Slash. I used to be involved in praise and worship and choir, but somewhat straight from the flock, to be honest.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm a church baby, so I grew up in the church basically. Well, as I said, Shaquille, she was the one who spearheaded this initiative, wonderful initiative, and it's just something that is recently streamlined. So we're looking for bigger and better things to come, growth, and she's always been helping back. She also goes out to the neighboring schools, Tulla Primary, and have session Linstead all age, all those schools is within the area, and she always giving back to the community as well. I know she can tell it best, but she went to England for the culinary arts, you know, so she's a baker, cook, chef like her mother. Her mother is a beautiful baker as well. Yes. So, you know, that is where she gets the initiative from. You know, she probably don't know that I know all these things about her, but she started a business in Linstead, a health, because she's always health conscious. Yes. So she started a health store where she's selling smoothies and healthy food. So that's where her initiative start from, you know, where she say, oh, to give back to the community and help in this way to us, you know. I like these things that are, most of us, we need some healthy foods. So she normally does some healthy sandwich, vegan food, vegetable food, and these things. So this is where her initiative start from a longer time, coming up, and then she say, you know what, I'm going to move further and go to the kids. Because you know, so as the Bible says, kids shall lead you. As I said, the church has been giving back from my idea, because the church is 42 and I'm 42. So from them the time the church will give back till now and continuing to give back. We used to have an initiative where we link with Food for the Poor, and we used to build houses for like elderly persons. So that's how far the octopus arm has been extended. So one of the arms, you know, extend to there, so another arm extend to there. So we dibble and dabble in everything, and then we normally have, like, we go to the communities and have church services, you know, Jew Pen and all these places, Pineapple Lane, places that, you know, have a little violence, you understand, and we see the need for the people. And then normally when we have our Sunday school, we have our sports day, so that's another thing that, in the community come out, and it's just lovely. We have bunks about and everything, and the kids just love that.
Hello, Mom. How are you doing today? Please tell us your name, please.
My name is Marissa.
Marissa. And I assume that you're here for the dental, or you are your children here?
I'm here for the dental, getting my girls' teeth cleaned.
Yes. Tell us about your experiences today.
My experiences with Arms of Grace has been for a while now. Maybe 2-3 years. I was introduced to Arms of Grace by a teacher of my daughter, and then the teacher introduced me to Shaquille, and from there we have a relationship. I had 2 stepdaughters before now, and Arms of Grace did took a good job in helping me in terms of after school stuff, home supply, and other stuff.
Wow. And we're on the church compound. Tell us, do you go to this church? Tell us.
I do visit from time to time, but most graduation from McGraw High, we do help here, and I attend the graduation as often as I can, maybe not all of them, but some of them.
So Arms of Grace actually reach out to the community and not just persons who come to this church.
Exactly.
Wow. So give us a rating on Arms of Grace. How do you rate Arms of Grace?
Rate Arms of Grace 100%, yes. Because they come to my house when I can't come to the church. For her sister, they come to my house with stuff for the girls. They also reach out with counseling for them as well, especially the stepdaughters, because their mommy passed when they were younger. And I am staying for them until the girls get old enough and decide to do their own thing. However, our relationship with them didn't last.
So we're having a dental fair today, kids dental fair. Tell us how that's benefiting you.
That's beneficial to me and my two daughters now, because they are the ones in school. Everybody is getting older and gone out on their own, and I have a back to school dental farm to be signed, and I was introduced to the dental fair today. So that will be beneficial to me, because I won't have to spend any money that I don't have to get the dental done.
All thanks to Arms of Grace.
All thanks to Mom.
Thank you very much. Could you tell us your name again and your daughter's name?
My name is Marissa. My two daughters now is Deandra Martin and Tishana Martin. I'm Gloria Brown from Palm District Shredways here. And I said dental care is here. Just wrap together.
Yeah.
Show me her love, me show back her love.
Yeah.
That's what he said. She don't know me really love. Just come on.
Yeah.
No problem, man. Trouble, you say yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate the school things, and the bags, and the books. And I so appreciate it. I said, thank you very much. And when I hope at the house, Miss Rob, come in like a bag, one like a bag. It's so much easy in it, you know.
Wow.
Did you believe it? I said, thank you very much. I had to take your phone. And I said, she told me, Miss Hannah, Miss Hannah, what are your name? Thank you, I appreciate it very much. You do a lot for my grandchildren. I just sit on the phone. She just come there. I just knew say she need arms of grace.
Yeah.
She said, arms of grace?
Yeah.
But she really wants to say arms of grace. I'm not who this.
Yeah.
So I'm take even ring it back now.
Yeah.
She said, hello. And she said, Miss Hannah, she said, yes, and she. I said, you need her? She said, yes, she need her.
Yeah.
So I said, thank you. I said, come on today. It's all right, I appreciate it.
So tell us about the kids or grandkids that you have here. Talk to us about them. They're here today.
Yes, they are here. It's one said she wants something.
Yeah.
She's one.
She's one.
She's a 7-year-old.
What's the name of the one that are here?
It's Kenneth Bravo, and it's Kadiana Bravo, and one is Kendeja Bravo.
Wow, and they all are here today.
And all are here today. She just spread out, helping who she can help.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate it.
Wow.
Not me alone.
Nice.
Because some person say, someone say, yes, she call me too.
Yeah.
I said, yes, I'm coming down. And I said, make sure we see you now. I said, make sure we see you. I said, yes.
Thank you for coming in and having
Thank
a
you very
chat
much.
with us.
The price is in the all dance now.
My name is Sasha Gay-Woolley, and I am a dentist here, volunteering at the dental health fair. Okay, so I'm a recent graduate of the University of Technology, the Doctor of Medical Dentistry program that they have there. I am a member of the New Life Tabernacle Church. I've been a member here for over 15 years, and the church have also played a very vital role in me becoming a dentist. So when I was invited back to give back to the community, I was very happy to do so. We saw a lot of patients. They were very patient. They waited even though it rained.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very good, and I felt happy to be able to give back to the community. I basically did cleaning, dental cleanings, and I also did like oral hygiene instructions to patients who needed it. Just advise them how to brush, how to properly brush, how many times a day to brush. I also advise them about the benefits of keeping up with the proper oral health, stuff like that. I would like to say thank you, especially to Pastor Han. Since I was about 16 and I met him and he was like, what do you want to become? And I was like, I want to become a doctor. And since then he's been calling the doctor from I was 16 until now. When I went to college, he would call just to check up to see if I needed anything. So I'm very grateful for that. So I want to say thank you to him and a lot of other persons in the church who also play like just to say thank you to them as well. I want to single out everyone, but like Pastor Anne and like brother Rodney, they are very vital role in mustard. Just know that it's like probably a non-profit organization where they get sponsors from various organizations around the community and they use those donations to feed back into the community.
Okay, my next one for Jordy, because right now it's time. Oh, the dance floor.
Ding dong, come we show them fi do the no linger. Sweep your foot to the right and clap your finger.
No, sir.
Dancing style, all of the kids like ding dong. Come we show them fi do the no linger. Sweep your foot to the left and clap your finger. Everybody,
My name is Natasha Miller. I work with Beauty Smiles in Greendale, St. Catherine. Alongside me, I have some colleagues in the company, right? We also have Dr. Anif Spence, right? He's like the main dentist, right? The main person. And we do a lot of healthcare, a lot of mobile services. The other day, I think 2 months ago, we did a healthcare for Sun City Radio as well.
Yeah.
We do a lot of healthcare, so MP, especially my MP that's in my constituency, Alanga Terang, and we do it for some councillors as well. We do healthcares in schools, at church, all over. We're yet to go overseas.
Yeah. Where do you practice really? Talk to us
Well, I mainly practice in Greendale at the office. When I'm not doing healthcares and stuff, I practice there. That's my main place of work. I also have a master's in public health, but I work now and then with the Ministry of Health. Okay, so I was the Arm of Grace management team reached out to me because I did a previous health fair, and the promoters there recommended us to them, and they were like, you know, we're having a health fair, could you come and just offer examinations and dental cleaning for the kids? And we're like, hey man, we can come and offer our service because we know that in Jamaica the ratio of dental professionals to patient is very low. It's not as in the US, right? And in Jamaica we see that persons tend less to go to the dental office. Some persons, they really can't afford it if they don't have the insurance, right? So doing the health fair and offering not only examinations, because examinations just telling them the different problems, but when you also offer the dental cleaning, is actually giving a cure, right? That is a very big deal. Because dental cleaning, even for kids, for some offices can range from $10,000 even up to $53,000, and I don't know for the different ranges. So it's very important that we can come and offer the dental cleanings for the kids for free. It can really prevent gum disease, periodontitis, periodontal disease, right? And we also alert and inform the parents if the kids have any cavities, right? And if they would need to take more or pay more attention to the dental needs of the child, because remember, you know, they are not so knowledgeable, right? So we have to teach them, tell them, put their attention to any problem that the child is having in regards to dental.
and it's very important because you have some parents who they have never visited the dentist, only if they have a toothache or some problems, and we don't want that cycle to repeat for the child, right? So it's very good, and it can help to prevent further problems for the child and to alert the parents of any current problems that they have. You should get a cleaning every 6 months, right? That is the ideal point where we recommend patients to get their cleanings done, get their dental checkups done, and all of that. Also, I need to stress, please guys, please use a soft toothbrush, right? What the toothbrush can do, cannot do, the dentist will do it, right? Using a tough toothbrush. Because I see parents asking me all the time, you know, I buy the tough because I don't think the soft is doing anything. So that's the perception. So what the toothbrush can do, let the dentist come and just come to the dental office, and the dentist and the dental professionals will do the other stuff. I am very pleased, right, for the different initiative that they have took on with this health fair to give back to the kids, especially providing the dental care, and also the knickknacks and the goodies and the gifts, because some of these parents, they can't afford. You might see it as, some of us might see it as, oh, it's just a little gift or a knickknack. Giving back to the kids is very important. And
the community.
And the community, right? Helping the community in this way is very good, because we need more persons who can sponsor the community in this kind of way, and it's very beneficial to the parents and for the kids.
From the kids them to the dancer to the top them in.
Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. How about machine? I'm hungry. How about Paula? Paula, you're so loud. How about Sister Warrell? Come let me go again. Anybody outdo anybody, I them win. All that song. But the four of them about dance. I don't. I remember finding a hard song for them. Hold on.
I am Janelle Berth Nevers from Everything Fresh. We are located in 78 Marcus Garvey Drive as well as Bogwalk. We are an import distributor. We distribute to the supermarkets, to restaurants, and to hotels in Jamaica. Being in the community, we were approached to be a part of the Health Fund Day, and we decided to come along. We took along our yogurts, our Wisconsin's finest cheese, and some fruits for the kids today. We started out doing produce, importing potatoes, onions, and such. We started then gone into fruits, grapes, apples, those type of produce. We've then moved out of produce for a little bit. We became more strong in dairy. Wow. Right, so cheeses, yogurts, butter, creamers, the full-fledged. We do actually have a branch in Bahamas, so we are getting a bit bigger. We are strengthening our sales and our dominance and our presence in the retail service, because we've mostly been in food service, supplying the hotels and the restaurants, but we are expanding our presence in the retail side of it. In the past, we have done a health fair in Kingston, out by Papine side, School of Hope. We've done their health fair, servicing over 700 kids, I believe, in one day. Right, so I had some idea of what to expect today. I had some training. We actually have adopted also our own basic school right on Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston. We do a lot of donations, yes, to several organizations. We promote in supermarkets. I do a lot of promotion every month. I'm at a supermarket promoting. At least 4 or 5 times for the month, so we are getting out there. So you won't see everything fresh per se, you'll see the brands that we distribute Several brands being International Delight, Activia yogurts, Oikos Greek yogurts, Wisconsin's Finest Cheese. Our new brands that we have to highlight this year, I guess, would be our Asturiana yogurts, which is what we're promoting now. Our Asturiana line, I should say, because it comes with yogurts, creamers in varying percentage, 35, 18, whatever percentage you need, we have it. It also have whipped cream, cheese, butter. We also have our cream cheese line. Wow. Yes, and to mention as well, the Asturiana line does have non-dairy beverage options, so we have oat, almond, and soy beverages as well.
SCC is really government agencies under the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. We are responsible to develop communities, anything that enable development within communities right across Jamaica. So I work within the parish of St. Catherine because each parish has a parish office. And the work of the SCC is done through a number of 5 programs actually. The Participatory Governance Framework Program, which basically speaks to one of the main activities that we do is to organize and strengthen community-based organizations so that people can actively participate in a structured, organized way in the development of their communities. So these organizations range from the community-based organizations, citizen association, youth clubs and so forth, and community development committees at another level, usually referred to as the CDC, and a development area committee, and at the parish level, a parish development committee that basically also sits as part of the municipal corporation and deliberate and whatever development and priorities activity that need to be done within the parish. Another program is the community research and database program, which means also because it's important that we have information for planning. So we do a community profile on all communities that will speak to how much people live there, the different age group of the persons, the different level of education, employment, data and all of those things, and also what are the problems that the community faces, because communities are like individuals, are like people. Each of us are individuals, we're different and have different profiles. So we do that so we have the profile on all of the communities. And another program is local economic development support, because
and all those are under the SDC?
Under the SDC.
Yes, go ahead.
And we recognize that local economic development is one of the important facets of community development, because people need to make money and so on. So we assist persons in communities with local economic initiatives, small business, person maybe in a community there might be some resources that can become economic enterprise. So we assist with those development by, in a small way, providing a little grant occasionally to them, but mostly to assist them to structure the business in a way, trying to get it moving from a little hustling to an entrepreneur. And that means like assisting them to do like a business model, a business plan, link them to different agencies that can give different direct support and so on. So the dental fair today was initiated by the Arms of Grace, and they approach us to give that support. Our support is also to bring about, introduce other partners and assist them to to structure it in a way that it can be meaningful. Because at the end of the day, we really want something to where people will benefit. So it's a dental fair where persons will come out and basically get dental services as well as awareness about dental hygiene and all of those things. Well, the SDC first and foremost is really not a funding agency, although from time to time we have funding for specific projects and so on. But as long as something is happening in the community, and as I said, we have officers within the community, and they can just approach the officer, approach the SDC office at 1 Port Henderson Road in Spanish Town, and whatever the initiative will work with you to help to flesh it out, help to make it as meaningful as possible, and also as long as something coming from the community and will benefit the community where we can, we'll work with it.
Arms of Grace is a organization that deals with underprivileged, impoverished children who live in probably inner city type communities. Some of them may not go to school regularly, some of them you have few who have dropped out, and some might have gotten pregnant. There's all sorts of situations that they're in. So we come in to assist them in those areas. So almost every area that the child has an issue, we will try to see how best we can assist them. And so we have our thing called RISE, Reach Independence, Sustain Empowerment. So we want the child to be able to stand and fend for themselves at the end of the day. So we are working with them that at this stage of their life, as teenagers, as basic school children and primary school children, that they are able to understand that they can grow up and be able to harness our own for themselves. In the schools, we have done feeding programs where we give them grocery bags. So we cater to each need. So maybe a child needs a bit more of certain things, so we give them the grocery bags with those particular things in there. And we give them hygiene things as well. Wow. So we ensure that the child is well taken care of as much as possible. We go to the extent where we find out if the child is probably sick or some other major thing is happening with them, and we find out how we can put in for them. One child needed a wheelchair, so we went out of our way and we got some persons from Florida, a medical association from Florida, and we got a wheelchair for that child, and so we're able to help that child. That child has cerebral palsy, and he was quite excited over that. And we have helped other persons in getting medication. Few persons will get medication. We started out, we're helping a teenage boy who had lupus. Wow. Right, we had lupus. So we would assist in getting him the right foods that the doctor was saying that he should be able to have, and so on. So we're assisting in that area. We do Christmas treats, yes. Right? And that they get the gifts and the grocery and the hygiene stuff, and we just do everything in one that we do throughout the year. That's what we do there. We have Easter bonanzas. They get the bun and cheese. We talk to them about Christ and the season and so on. We do what you call it now, back to school initiatives. I mean, we go to our way with persons from abroad or organizations from abroad giving us stuff and say, here are bags for these kind of children, here are books for these kind of children. We have Read Across Jamaica. We are a part of that. So we go into the different schools, and even the homes, they get a lot of help from us because we're going and mentor them, we're going and we do all the programs with them. Through Samaritan's Purse, they have a program called Operation Christmas Child. And so we have decided to join with them to do that program. So what is going to happen? It's not necessarily Christmas in February,
because you can give gifts any time of the year. You can speak about God any time of the year. But in February, we're not having a Christmas tree per se. In February, we're having something extra special for these children. So they're going to get their shoe boxes of gifts. So it will be mixed with a little public clothes or shoe, and it will have a little back to school stuff. It will have a little hygiene stuff. It will have a little toy and stuff like that. So it's a mix of things will come in there, and then we will just add to that.
Is it come on? Is it Oshin? Alright. Everyone, we can only vote one time. One time we can come. Let's go on again. Say, let's say Kimon and stand up. Hello, say Kimon, please. Kimon, stand up. Alright, sit down now. Sit. Hello, say Oshin, stand up. Now sound weak, now hear it louder. Now sir. Hear what?
We hope to accomplish, let's say, in the next 10 years. Where do you see Arms of Grace?
Well, in the next 10 years, I expect to see Arms of Grace kind of associating with some other of the bigger organizations, so that we can put on, well, not more elaborate, because the fanfare is not what it is, but to put on more intense, if I could use that word, more intense activities, and really go out and search for those children that must get the help. So I want to take on some of that role. It's a big responsibility, but want to take on some of that role where we get the children the help that they need. A lot of things are not being addressed, right? And then just to see the children hungry, just to see the children sad, just to see the children not able to progress as they should. As I said before, rise, reach independence, sustain empowerment. That is what we want for our children. We've got quite a number of persons on board with us. So one was the MP, Dita Natalie Garvey. She gave us some gift baskets, bounce a boat and few tents and so on. So we're grateful for that and happy for that. Then in terms of products, oral care products, we have Colgate and Crest and Oral-B being two of the main persons who came out with their products to give the children. Then we have Facey that gave us Viva flavored water. We had Surge that gave us juices and milk products and so on. And of course we have the media house, Studio 99, that's here working alongside us. And beside me we have this lovely lady. She's from Beauty Smells. Yeah. And you see she has a lovely smile, so she named it right. Right. She's one of the dentists that has been working with us, and I went and saw the work that she was doing, and I was quite pleased with what she was doing. The children were quite happy with her and everything. She managed to calm them and keep them quiet, and she got the work done. And she had her lovely assistant with her. His name is?
Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas.
Miss Colleen O'Connor.
And Miss Colleen O'Connor. So they worked well with us, and we have the Wooleries that assisted us. Jody Woolery, or Sasha Woolery, she is the one who assisted. She did her dentistry finished her dentistry just the other day with distinctions and everything, and she works with a company that has a branch here in Linstead, Sam's Dental. Right, so she decided to offer her services, and we're happy that she's able to do that, because she is not just a member of this community, the Bogwalk community, but she's a member of the church as well. So she's a product of the church, and she has decided that she wants to give back. Mega Marketing, they gave us some biscuits and so on. Elite Performance, they gave Money Wise and so on. Everything Fresh was here, is here,
And they gave the children yogurt and cheese and fruit, and they had up their sign with all the benefits and everything. So that was a good treat right there. I love the yogurt that they have there, an Australian name that it has.
Wow.
But I love the yogurt. That's my favorite thing.
And I guess it's good for the teeth too as well.
Right, it's calcium and other things that are associated with that. Very good for the teeth and so on. So the children were quite pleased with that. I was quite pleased with that. The yogurt especially, I didn't know that they had that type of yogurt that was in all their stores, they said. Sometimes you don't take note of certain things. Now I know, so I will be going to the supermarkets and buying, most definitely. And I will be looking for everything fresh products. I will be doing that. There is industry, they gave us 3 tins of cheese. Thank you.
They gave you three tins, and that's a lot of cheese.
That's a lot of cheese, right. And so Earth Core, they had given us natural toothpaste.
Beautiful.
So, and we got tongue scrapers from them. Wow. So that is nice from them to. So it's a good initiative that we have put on, and we have gathered as much sponsors as possible.
And we got to understand that the STC did play a big part.
Right, STC. Hats off to STC. Hats off to STC. They were behind me 24/7. Miss Kirsten, right? And Mr. Erskine. Mrs. Wright, she is for the ST person for Bogwalk. And so, knowing that I'm in Bogwalk doing things, she was just neck and neck. Or even further ahead of me in things and say, have you got this done? What is the next initiative are we going to do with you? How we're going to work this out? I love what you're doing, and they are very concentrated on what I am doing, and very grateful and thankful that we have pushed out for such things. And for this day, they have been saying, job well done, because even though the day seems bleaky, the day has been very fun and very productive. Yes, has been very, very productive.
So the SDC actually supports and looking forward to supporting Arms of Grace.
Yes, definitely.
In all the initiatives to come.
Yes.
And they're looking forward for you to make that call.
Right.
Very nice.
Right,
very
definitely.
Nice.
And I left out, there's one other, Aqua Life Hydration. They're fairly new company that does water, and so they gave us several boxes of water. They gave us several boxes of water. Yes, Nation's Choice.
Wow.
They came with a box of burger and a box of corn, sweet, right, corn on the cob. And I thought they weren't going to turn off any at all, because when I spoke to them before, they said they're not sure because they don't know how the deliveries are going to go.
Wow.
But nonetheless, they came and we got what we're getting. So.
Say the name again.
Nation's Choice.
Nation's Choice.
Yes.
Okay. What Nation's Choice do? Talk to us about
Nation's Choice, they do a lot of meat. Meat stuff, and their extra stuff is corn, mixed vegetable, and the burgers. Right, so, and they do shrimp as well, so they have a special going with shrimp. So you can check out Nation Choice website and see the special that they have, prizes and surprises for them in that regards and so on.
And so you stretch forth a arm of grace.
Right, I stretch forth an arm.
Thank you for coming in and having a chat with us, Ms. Shaquille Han.
Thank you.
And I hope that you continue to do the good work that you do.
Yes,
thank you very much. Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Oh, what's your name?
My name is Leah.
Your name is Leah?
Yes.
Today we're understanding that we had a huge event today here at the church. Could you tell us what that is?
Well, today we had a kids dental fair. but some adults also partook in the fair.
What can you tell us about this foundation?
Okay, so Arms of Grace is a foundation that goes around the community of Bagwalk and sometimes Linstead.
Yeah.
So they would like visit schools. They're also associated with a special ed school called the Smart Starter.
Wow.
Yeah, so they would ensure that some special needs at the school would get wheelchairs and stuff like that. They also visit schools in the area like Tolo Primary and the Bagwalk High School. And on Read Across Jamaica Day, they would go and they would give books and stuff like that. And each year, they also have a back-to-school fair that they give out back-to-school supplies. So I think over 100 persons normally are here. And you know, they'd have bounce boats and stuff for the kids to play.
You are living here in the Bagwalk area, yes?
No, I live in Linstead area.
You live in the Linstead area?
Yes, but I attend this church.
What people think of a foundation like Arms of Grace, how do you think it affects the needy ones and so on and so forth?
Oh, it really helps them a lot for the persons who are not very, you know, financially up. Yeah, they would, you know, come to each event, normally held at this church, and they would visit like homes around the area to give groceries and sanitary napkins and different items to the different homes and stuff
you
like
know,
that.
the different events that Arms of Grace may put on, whatever, do you know of any other one than just a kids' health dental fair?
Okay, the one that happens every year is the back to school fair.
Yeah.
And I think they also are associated with a children's treat.
Yeah.
I think in May when it's Children's Month. So yeah, that's the two I know of.
That's the two you know of. What rating would you give Arms of Grace when it comes to humanitarianism?
I would honestly give it a 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you attend this church here.
Oh yes.
How long have you been attending this church?
I attended this church from I was a small child, a baby, when my grandmother used to take me.
Tell us a little bit of, go ahead.
And I became a member of this church like 2 weeks ago. I got baptized.
Wow, in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Tell us a little bit about this church.
Okay, so it's really welcoming.
Yes.
It really always goes into the community. Normally have street walks, you know, preach to people, get people to know God. And I can say that the people that I encounter in this church, they don't just judge you. They don't judge you.
Yeah.
So they, you know, welcome everybody, and they speak to everybody like the same. They don't treat, like for instance, you will have somebody out on the road. They don't treat them different from what they treat a church sister.
Very welcoming.
So yeah, they treat them pretty much the same as how they treat people in the church.
Beautiful, beautiful. You are a very eloquent speaker.
I am?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? And something has sparked my mind. Tell us, what school do you attend?
I attend the #1 high school in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Wow.
St. Jago High.
Wow. St. Jago High. Tell us why you say that.
Because St. Jago is fully all-rounded.
Yes.
In the academics, sports, theater arts, visual arts, and everything.
And I guess they have a very good religious background as well.
Oh yes, it's associated with the Anglican Church.
Yes, beautiful. So let me help you to big up Jago. We're going to look in the camera and big up St. Jago College after 3. What should I say?
When I say St. Jago, you should shout #1.
Okay.
Okay. Up to 2. 1, 2. St. Jago!
#1!
Okay. Hi, I'm Leah and you are watching We Be That Media House. Peace out.